Alright, we are back. More XCOM 2, Mods of the Chosen. Today we're doing Operation Skyclaw, which is a Haven defense mission. We're bringing along Vicky with the shotgun, Peppy with the grenade launcher, Outrider with her vector rifle there, and the Dentist with a light machine gun loaded with dragon rounds. So these are always a little bit challenging, but the thing to bear in mind when approaching any one of these missions is keeping your people alive is the top priority. Saving the resistance members is nice to be able to do, but your people come first.
We're in the pipe, 5x5.
That said, not failing to complete the mission objectives can have some pretty dire consequences, including losing havens and having to recontact them.
We're picking up
So you still want to complete the mission, but
as far as we can tell, the
keeping your people alive is much more important than individual resistance fighters.
We're moving in to secure the area as quickly as possible. Neutralize all enemy contacts.
That said, some of the mods really spice these missions up for us because they add resistance fighters that are actually fighting. That doesn't sound too outlandish, but it wasn't the case with the base game.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
So a nice thing about Stalkers is they always start... Not Stalkers. What are they called? Reapers. That's it. Nice thing about Reapers is they always start in their concealment, which is super concealment, as we discussed previously. So, extremely useful for scouting ahead and letting us know where the enemy is, as we can be a little reckless in how we move. Nothing so... Oh, this is the edge of the map here. I probably should have moved more in this direction. But I wouldn't mind getting some high ground to start off with, at least. So hopefully this doesn't trigger anything, but
No need to
I think I want to keep moving forward. Oh yeah, we're fine.
Affirmative.
Roger that.
Hopefully on the aliens' turn here, we'll get some indication where they are. Hear lots of scampering feet. Or maybe we don't have any resistance fighters with us. I spoke too soon.
Moving as ordered.
Just give me a 20 on these jumps. Now, I could move up and secure this guy, but there is the chance that he's a faceless, and if he is, that blows her cover and leaves her super vulnerable, so I'm not going to do that this turn.
My life is in your
Again,
hands.
you want to protect your people first.
Heading out.
Even though I've got this kind of scouted out, I still want a blue move here, just in case we run into something unexpected. I figure keep them all fairly close together.
Location confirmed.
Scamper, scamper, scamper. Jeez. It's like a super long, thin map? I guess it sort of is. So I'm not wild about the idea of grabbing the civilian, but I'm just gonna play it safe.
I go where you tell
I'm
me.
tempted. I'm always tempted.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
So when I move up to here, that's when they're gonna get spotted. I want to try and maybe convince them to charge a little farther forward, so not move up necessarily all the way. How far? No, I would need to move into sight range in order to hit them with the grenade. Alright, so I'm just going to move her up here. Dentist will go here, I suppose. And then Vicky can run and gun to wherever she needs to.
Heading out.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest.
That's
We
not
don't see a whole lot of that
bad.
anymore.
Huh. Yeah, he could get a flank on that. Flank shot on that. Or, you can still get it from back here. He can. Alright, that's where I'm gonna move to.
Heading out.
Oh, yes! And he's burning too, so he'll take damage next turn. And that'll finish him off. So let's see. I'm concerned that if I run and gun up to here, that'll trigger another pod. So I'm going to use Outrider to scout that
trusting
for
you.
us.
An alien scouting party.
Yep, that's exactly what I was worried about. And that would trigger it if we move up to here. Definitely don't want to do that. So I don't think I want to do run and gun here. I want to save that. Which means she's probably not going to get a decent shot this turn.
I'm going.
So might as well just put her in good cover. That's not a great chance to hit. But a gas grenade and a frag grenade. I just do the frag grenade. Blow up the
This
cover.
is for you.
Give her a better chance to give Vicky a better chance to hit. No, that's not that much better, but I'll take it. Hey! There we
You
go.
know that was good.
Shouldn't that kill him? He was at one and he just took one. There, oh, sustained.
Absolutely.
So I can't hurt him this turn. But what I can do is put 2 guys on him to overwatch him.
On my way.
I'll keep scouting ahead with Outrider. Oh, and that's the nice thing about Marines is you can toggle fire discipline to set a minimum chance for them to do reaction fire. Which I like.
Volk says I am to obey.
Ooh. So that is gonna, if I do remote start here, that is gonna kill this civilian. And maybe this one too. That'll bring me down to 8, which isn't great, but I think the chance to take these guys out and stay in concealment is too good to waste. Oh yeah, it's gonna kill 2. Ugh, gross.
Watch closely.
There was some minor collateral damage there. I'm gonna keep moving Vicky up then.
Not a problem.
The other 2 can overwatch.
I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Stasis Entity burns to death anyway.
They have a patrol moving here. As you order, Commander.
I think this might be the last pod. So, just, that's not great. We want to make sure that they trigger on our turn.
Location confirmed.
Or on their turn, rather. Ooh, and that reveals her too. Let's do that.
Solid copy.
Will do.
Reapers are always vigilant.
Alright, that's gonna trigger him.
Not a problem.
So this might be a... Remote start can be so powerful if people in the right place for it. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're looking at this claymore. Which isn't going to do enough damage to kill the sectoid, so I need it to blow up the cover here. So that makes her somewhat vulnerable. Only downside is every so often, like, you'll be able to throw it into a place where you can't shoot
I'll
it to
leave
set
this
it
here.
off.
Not a problem.
If he's not quite in position to punish him too badly. Alright, let's gas this fool. That's actually, ooh, that's a big radius. Actually, I have to be careful with that.
Catch!
So even if I don't manage to finish him off this turn, that's going to deal damage over time and give him penalize his chance to hit. Nice.
Only the best.
Yeah, that machine gun with the dragon rounds is brutal. And actually, maybe what I want to do is just throw a grenade here, because if it doesn't kill him outright, it'll
Location
bring him down to
confirmed.
1 health, and I didn't run a gun. Dang it. The mistakes, people, the mistakes. You're looking at scampering feet. I want to give the kill to Peppy here just to make sure. Well, not to make sure, just
Absolutely.
to contribute to any promotion. Well, that's how we know he got the kill, because that forces any hidden faceless to emerge. Anytime you're ready, Peppy. Anytime. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Oh, at long last. Good things come to those who wait, or something, something, something. Ugh.
Still moving.
It's not within remote start range, it is. No, it's not. Okay. That'd have been funny if I could pull it off a second time.
I go where I'm needed.
That was pretty close.
Sure thing.
So I think that misclick actually helped us because that was the last guy, so that would have revealed him at the end of our turn, which isn't a good spot to be in. Alright, so we just have to roll reasonably well here on damage. Boom.
Did you see that one?
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh. And so one of the mods we're using, because with all these extra mods running, flawless missions are actually pretty hard to achieve, you get some random bonus award. Like a few extra ability points, some resources, and in this one, we're getting a new recruit. And intel, and 2 ability points. Dang. We made out good on this one. Oop. Huh. Didn't I take one up, Peppy? I guess I didn't. Oh well. I'll take care of that later. Actually, we'll just make a photo for her now. There we go.
Pretty sure I saw that on an album cover decades ago.
She got sneakiest. Didn't give her any kills though. That's interesting. In the dentist. Come take a seat in this chair. So that ended up being easy. A little too easy.
We must never doubt the depths to which our enemy will sink in their misguided beliefs. Today's cruel ambush of Advent outreach squads again proves that we can no longer tolerate XCOM's
Yeah.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share today.
Nice. Driving on that goes up again. So, target definition, any unit seen by the Reaper is permanently visible. That's pretty good. Because we generally use them as a forward scout, so when they wander away from our view, or she moves on, that's pretty valuable. There's also shrapnel. Claymore does +3 damage and +1 radius. Wow, that makes it strong. And tactical rigging is not a buy for right now, since you can't even take any extra inventory items. I think I like having access to remote start and shrapnel, so she's basically a stealthy explosives expert. Potentially she can do a lot more damage than a sapper can, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that.
Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Alright, so for the dentist, we have covering fire. Overwatch shots can be triggered by any enemy action. And his passive ability grants bonuses to reaction shots and allows them to critically hit, so that combos well with what the class already wants to do. Ignore 50% of the target's defense granted from cover, so if they shoot from cover, that's helping to hit them. Reaction shots also apply -15 aim penalty to the target for 1 turn. Wow, that's a lot of different stuff. Flush them out. Can knock an enemy out of their position. The problem I have with this ability from when I've used it before is it has to hit. You get a +30% chance to hit, but it still has to hit. So if they're behind high cover a long distance away, it doesn't really help you. It costs 2 extra ammo, deals only 50% damage, and sometimes when you knock them out of their position, they end up running somewhere even worse than they were before. So while it's potentially powerful, it's also potentially garbage. Danger zone. Increases the cone width of suppression zone by 2. Bonus increased an additional tile for cannons and machine guns, so effectively for 3 if you're equipping these guys with actual heavy artillery. I think I like covering fire. You're going to be overwatching plenty between fire discipline and sustained fire, so making that much better seems great. pile of junk. A few more autopsies we can do.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander.
A little bit of extra supplies each month. Oh, believe me, I know I'm low on supplies. Alright, so resistance communications is only 1 day away. Not that we're going to be able to build anything with it off the bat, because our supplies are so low. Which stinks, because we got plenty of intel to start opening things up. So I'm wondering if maybe I should have waited on the resistance ring. But I think that's 6 or 1/2 dozen. And we got a new rookie, who I'll customize some other time, like I did some of these other guys. Alright. The geoscape. Supply drop's still available. But what were we doing? Oh, we can check out. We can get some more free rookies.
There is no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds.
I think I just need to grab as many supplies as I can. I'm going to get this, then I'm going to get the monthly supply drop.
Combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own creation.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Resistance comms. Oh, and that's inspired. I figured we'd probably do resistance radio next anyway, but the fact that it's inspired, even better. Just make it happen faster.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
So I think our plan remains unchanged. We still want to get these supplies first, but then we'll go and make contact in East Asia. All right, and Sam Slaughterbow is our first psionic trooper. Let's go back to our guerrilla tactics school. And actually, we need more supplies. So Outrider leveled up to Sergeant, which somehow passed straight over my head, but once we get 50 supplies, we'll be able to increase the squad size here. So that's great. I'm really liking the Marine class, so I want another one of those guys.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
They knocked that out fast. So I don't strongly feel the need to construct a laboratory, so I don't think I'm going to end up pursuing this. And that is 5 days. If it was something like 2 or 3, then it'd be hard to pass it up. But since it's not, let's move on to other things. Let's see. I don't really want the autopsies right now, so I'm just going to start chipping away at magnetic weapons. If we manage to get them early, they cost a lot of supplies to get going, but we can sort of buy those as we need them on missions. Like if we don't, if we don't bring an assault trooper, we don't need to worry about unlocking the shotgun, something like that. So I'll just get it going now.
Science is eager to begin, Commander.
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local resistance.
Only 50 supplies. That's kind of not happy that I spent as long on that as I did. Alright, so easy pick, grab squad size. Head back to Geoscape. Go get the supply drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
Then we'll start working on making contact.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Oh, alright. So this is our mission to rescue Mox. That's great. All right. And both these are promotions. That's also good.
The Resistance factions have helped to locate our captive soldier. We finally got a lead on where the Chosen have been holding our soldier captive. It's time we get him out of there. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be
Shadow
ready to
Squad.
engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
So we'll be able to go back into concealment if we need to. These missions can be tricky because they force you to take a smaller number of soldiers. So relying on stealth is definitely good. All right. Yeah, I think we should hit this immediately.
Setting course for East
We'll come back and finish
Asia.
that off afterwards.
Commander, it looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation. If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
Yeah, so in the interest of staying quiet, let's not go with the person who's throwing around explosives. We'll take the super sneaky person. And these two... I think I just want to bring out the dentist again. Oh, she's tired. So if I take her on this now, that's gonna put her out of commission for a while afterwards. So that's not great. Now I gotta do their level up. I'll take care of that some other time. Don't think we want a marksman here. I think I'm going to take Playboy just because it gives him a chance to do some stuff remotely with his drone. So that seems good to me. I'll take the med kit just in case, but I'm hoping not to need it. Actually, I'm going to unequip barracks and throw the gas grenade on Vicky because we might be able to use that to cover our escape. Alright, so we're going to pick it up next time with Operation Steelface, where we're going to go free Mox from the Advent. And wish us luck, and we'll see you then.